Hey, it's JD and FIA. I'm going to give you these chords real quick in the key of G flat. All right, it may look difficult, sound difficult, but it's very simple and a very simple concept. All right, what we're using we're using pretty much diminished chords. All right, so I'm going to be talking about diminished chords. I'm in the key of G flat. All right, so our G flat scale is going to be G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, but we're going to call this B, D flat, E flat, F, G flat. Alright, so now, with that said, this is going to be our 1, our 2, our 3, our 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to our 1. Alright, so I'm going to move very fast, so get you a pen, paper, write these chords down. I'm going to give them to you, spell them out, go over these diminished chords, alright, and give you the progression. Alright, so basically, the chords, alright. First, let me go over the diminished chords that I'm going to be using. All right, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going in half steps. All right, that way. So from G flat to G to A flat to A to B flat to D to E flat. All right, and the notes that are not in the G flat major scale, I'm going to be playing diminished 7 chords on top of those notes, to use them as passing chords to get to the notes that are in the G flat major scale, if that makes sense. So my first chord, I'm playing a G flat major chord. All right, I got the G flat, or G flat and D flat in my left hand. Right hand, I got a G flat, A flat, B flat, and D flat. All right, I'm coming off the E flat and playing a G diminished 7 chord. All right, left hand I got a G, right hand I got a G, B flat, D flat, E. Alright. Then I got a flat minor 7 chord. Left hand I'm playing an A flat, E flat. Right hand I'm playing a G flat, B, E flat. So I'm just walking up half steps. Hitting a G flat, and then playing an A diminished 7 chord. Left hand I got an A. Right hand I got a C, E flat, G flat. Then I come to a B flat minor 7 chord. All right, very simple. Left hand I got a B flat. Right hand I got an A flat, D flat, F. But before I do that, I'm playing B flat, C, D flat, and then hit the chord. All right, so there, up to there. All right, hitting that A flat, and I'm going to this chord here. All right, left hand I got a D. All right, right hand I'm playing a D, G flat, A flat, D flat. All right, this would actually be a D major 7 sus, D major 7 sus. All right, but I'm coming from there down to the B, from the D flat to the B, and then hitting the E flat minor 7 chord. Left hand I got an E flat, right hand I got a D flat, G flat, and B flat. So the whole thing. Then I came to walk it down to my 2 chord. Alright, I'm playing a half step below the A flat, which is my 2, which is, I'm playing at this chord right here. Left hand I got a G, D. Right hand I got a G, B flat, D flat, G flat, sorry. And I'm coming down to the E, then to my E flat, or to my A flat minor 7. Left hand A flat, E flat, right hand G flat, B, E flat. Alright, so that whole pass. flat, A flat, D flat, right hand, A flat, D flat, G flat. Let's see where I'm at on time. All right, so 5 chord, and I'm coming to the F, and then coming to my back to my G flat. All right, so that whole thing. Alright, and then the passing. So I got B, on my right hand I got B, C, D flat, and I'm playing the E. Down to the E flat and B. To the B and A flat. And then back to my left hand G flat, right hand B flat. And I'm playing the G flat major 7 chord, F, A flat, B flat, D flat. So one more time. B flat, I'm coming right hand, B, C, and then the D flat and B, E. And E in my left hand, D flat. Alright, E flat in my left hand, B in my right hand. B in my left hand, A flat in my right hand. G flat in my left hand, B flat in my right hand. And I'm playing the chord. So the whole thing. Alright, hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know.